I pay tribute as Vice President and as a grateful American. But as I said when we were here 2 years ago, for us and our family, it's personal. 17 years ago, I was serving in Congress, and my wife and I made a point to bring our 3 small children here to this hallowed ground on a drive back from Washington, D.C. to Indiana. It was less than a year from that terrible day, but we wanted to come here to pay our respects and make sure that our children saw this place and knew what happened here. I remember that day like it was yesterday. We didn't find this impressive memorial. We found a plywood wall painted with the names of the fallen. A timeline listed. And a wooden cross in the field. With the help of one park ranger, we learned of the sequence of that day. And I remember asking the ranger, if the United States Capitol was the target, at what time would the plane have reached the Capitol building? And what she told me, I'll never forget. For at the time she mentioned, I, along with hundreds of others, was standing near the east front of the House of Representatives. As I stand before you today, I say from my heart, I will always believe that I and many others in our nation's capital were able to go home that day and hug our families because of the courage and selflessness of your families, the heroes of Flight 93. 2 years ago on this occasion, I toured the Memorial Museum. And there I took note of one of the possessions of a passenger that was recovered at the crash site. Among what was left of what Todd Beamer brought on board was a book entitled A Life of Integrity by Howard Hendricks. As I looked at the display through the glass, I was struck by the book's title and how perfectly it represented what the men and women of Flight 93 demonstrated on that day, 18 years ago. Shortly thereafter, I purchased a copy of the same edition of that devotional book. And it has flown with me every day since on Air Force Two as a quiet tribute, not just to the man, but to all the passengers and crew of Flight 93 for all you've done for us.